about 2 years ago on what everything I was doing with you guys and Isaac at that moment, and this dress was hanging up, and I just lost it for about 5 minutes, and I was like,
I have
and they
to have.
told me it was coming up, and they said they would try and put it in a show, and I can't believe you and I get to talk about
Isn't it fabulous?
It is the Isaac Mizrahi Live eyelet shirt dress with lace trim. People, start shopping now. Jackie and I had a much dressier dress on Thursday night. It completely sold out. We will not see it again this year. And this is the only order of the year. The Easy Pay leaves us at the end of the day. It is stunning in size 0 through 28. I love Isaac dresses. I live in Isaac dresses, but this is the shirt dress. And Adrienne, oh my gosh, so she has it on in the black, which is wedding worthy, but then dress it down with a little jean jacket. Here is festive fuchsia.
I just love this color.
That's the most limited.
So fabulous.
I don't care what color's left in your size, just get it.
Just get it in your... Oh,
And then look at this beautiful
look at the blue. We're going to go through the
navy.
detail.
Look. Can I tell a
pretty.
story really quick?
Please.
Last year we took our trip of the lifetime because Mari, our wedding march was from the Sound of Music. And last year we went to Monty Cathedral, which is outside of Austria. And I had my wedding earrings on. I had a big Maria hat. And I had a white eyelet dress from Isaac Mizrahi. So like for one of the most important moments of my life, I wore Isaac. But I have to say, the bottom of my white dress does not do what this dress does. Should we show it on the blue?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to show it in blue. I just want to draw. We also have it in few in black.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
So
let's.
yes.
You know, you want to do the blue. Did this in the blue?
Well,
I just want to show.
we do because
okay, we're really limited.
It's so limited. I don't want to upset
I may have
people.
to speak very fast. 100.
Can I say machine wash, tumble dry?
Okay.
100 gone. Okay, go ahead.
100% cotton. Just saying. Take a look at this eyelet. And look at the way that we've finished it for you. Just exquisite. Look at that exquisite detailing. That beautiful trim there, that beautiful little lace trim with the eyelet detail. Just exquisite. We've lined it for you, all with a satin lining. So it's beautiful satin lining, piping, which is done to perfection. You can see that exquisite piping detail. Again, you really only see this in high-end couture pieces. We made sure that we tacked it down for you as well, so it's fully attached, so the lining is not going to ride up for you in any way. We gave it a little self belt. If we move further up the garment, we gave it a little self belt for you, which you can remove if you want to. You're going to get in and out of it very easily by this beautiful hidden zip. You're going to order this from your regular size.
Yes.
No need to size up or size down.
No.
We've done it very easy, your traditional numeric
And
sizing.
I need to do a little color update because we already sold 200. We only have these 3 colors, and these are the only amounts we're ever going to have this season. We have fewer than 2,000 to go around for the season. I know that sounds like a lot, but this is one amazing dress, and this gorgeous fuchsia shade is already limited. Dark navy is almost sold out in 0. This dress is a moment. It's a moment.
Draw your attention to the neckline, which we've trimmed the placket with a grosgrain trim. So exquisite grosgrain ribbon detail all the way down the placket. Not sure if you can really see that. Great.
Yeah,
when you get this home, you can see this exquisite detailing. We raise the waistline for you just slightly, and what the waistline does, and I'm going to go over and just show it
There's
to you.
that grosgrain trim. And then take a look at how the sleeve is trimmed as well.
Yes.
And it pops the collar perfectly. If you never met a collar that you didn't love to pop, this one is for you. What shade aren't we seeing?
You know,
navy.
Let's bring the navy. I know it's harder to see in the black details. We might have to show it on Brenda B because the details show up a little more, but just want you to see it. Very pretty with a little self belt, scooping in the waistline, creating the waist for you. But look what this is doing to the body. It's creating this almost fit and flare silhouette, which is exactly what it is. Fitted and a very gentle, delicate little flare.
Like
very
almost like
soft.
that more A-line at the bottom, because again, a lot of the women say to me on Facebook,
don't want to fit.
we call this the Jane dress at QVC. We really do. You don't want it too wide and too fluffy because you don't want to be too wide and too fluffy. And by the way, 400 already gone. Can I say one more thing? Because again, I live in my white eyelet dress that I got last year, but that one hits me like a little lower. And what I love about this is whether you are 5'9", 5'10", or 5'1", there's something that is so softening about this wonderful geometric lace on the bottom. That did it for me. Like, I would have loved another eyelet shirtwaist dress, but it's this bottom treatment
It's just
that
so pretty.
just does it.
And pockets as well. And it gives you, and what it gives you, because Isaac always gives us a little pocket, how fabulous is that? It gives you the illusion of a dress that just hits just around the knee, but still gives you that little bit of peekaboo. So if you're somebody that doesn't want a shorter dress, but you love the idea of a very pretty summer finish floating over your tummy and your hip area and your thigh area, just figure flattering and perfect. Are you going to a summer wedding? Are you going to a picnic?
Okay,
are you enjoying
wait a minute.
summer and friends?
Okay, I wear stuff like this to Disney. I really
To
do.
Disney, absolutely.
I mean,
With a
I do.
sneaker.
You've
Wear it.
seen me on Instagram.
Wear it with a sneaker.
Oh my gosh, I go and I wear my Lexi Marigold sandals.
Yeah.
And I wear a big hat and I wear a dress like this. It's all about Disney
So
bounding
comfy.
now. Do you know what that is? It's when you dress in the colors of your favorite character. And
Oh.
more people, because of Dapper Days, which are also very big, more and more people are going to, you know, because we're all Disney nerds, we love it. We're really dressing up in these beautiful dresses. And this is one that if you've really sweated through it because it's hot, you come home and you put it in the washing machine and the dryer. And I mean, I'm sorry. This is gorgeous.
It's just
this
perfect.
navy,
This
like
navy.
really?
You know, maybe you're, but think about not just thinking that it's casual. Think about wearing this to the office. I want you to think about wearing
With
the
a jacket.
navy with a jacket. This is your office work
Right.
appropriate
Cardigan.
wardrobe with a little I would slip over it. This is how I might wear it. I would wear it with a little white cardigan, a little crop white cardigan over it. Just push up the sleeves.
Well, look at Adrienne.
And like just gorgeous.
She's got
wearing
the
a little
white
denim
jean jacket.
Right.
Right.
Little white jean jacket.
So now you're going to the office.
and
I
now
mean,
you're going to the office.
The other day, one of my dear friends who works behind the scenes had this beautiful dress on. Everybody was stopping her in the hallway. You know, this is what we live in. It's 5 seconds to go to get out the door to worship because you've gotten everybody else ready. There's nothing better than a dress. And there's nothing more classic. This is a Jane dress. This is a Norma dress. I love this dress. Here's what we have. Only 1,800 left for the entire season to go around. The dark navy and the fuchsia is going very quickly. If you get the black, what about a bright pop of yellow?
A bright
in
pop
a
of yellow
or a bag?
or white. And remember, think about this. If you have to have this dress in your wardrobe. One of those dresses where your other half, your friend calls you up and says, listen, I've just been invited to this really fun party tomorrow. Just come with me. This is what you're going to grab.
You know why? If they're more dressed up, you fit in. And if they're less dressed up, you
still fit in.
Now,
It's
you
the
have to
everything
talk about
dress.
the engineering of
Yes.
where Isaac puts his buttons. Because in a shirtwaist dress, this is really important.
Critical. So we put the buttons where it's
you wanna go
absolutely
over here?
perfect for you.
Okay, Brenda, we're going to talk about your buttons. Is that okay? Do we have your permission?
Is that okay?
So lots of red lights have shown up on red light, green light, and that means they will never, ever, is that Mike? Mike just said, is it Mike? He's like, it's a family network. It's
a family network. We
But
can do it.
those red lights mean this dress is never coming back this year. And I know how Isaac works. A lot of times this is kind of that limited edition lace. I don't know if you're ever going to see it again. Dark navy look. I think that size 26. It's completely
Oh
gone.
my goodness.
It's done.
Okay. Well, our buttons, everything. Where we replace, we think critically about the placement of buttons because we know that we don't want it to be too low. We don't want you to have to worry, well, what do I do? Do I have to put a pin there? What do I do? The pocket placement is critical. If you want to go and button it all the way up, you can. If you want to just have it buttoned down to this one, it looks perfectly appropriate. It just showcases just a slither of the neckline. So even, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to slap you in the face, my beautiful
That's
Brenda
right.
B.
The other night, Laura Geller said I had a very firm bust line. And I was like, okay, this is now descending into something that I never imagined would happen on national television. And it wasn't even my show. But anyway, but the fact that the button is here where the girls are, then you don't get that gapping.
Exactly. So what you want to think, especially for my friends that carry their weight in their bust, you want to make sure you're going for the bust line there. The pocket, the placement is critical. We spend hours and hours and hours in fit meetings discussing the absolute perfect placement with a little grain trim and the placement of the little button.
We have to not pay attention to Brenda anymore.
Okay,
because
sorry,
so
Brenda.
many colors are now, sizes are gone in that fuchsia, and that's for the year. Let's talk about this black dress. We have 1,600 left for the entire season, and I know it's Fashions Night In, so I know there's like a lot more eyeballs on QVC later on this evening. This is your opportunity to get this dress now in your size. Gorgeous.
Yes, be able to take advantage of you. If we have it for you in your size, grab it. And the sizing, we've done it in numeric sizing. The reason we do it in numeric sizing, so you're going to be able to enjoy that absolutely perfect fit. So here's what I might suggest for those of you that might order in between sizing. I would say if you're in between an 8 and a 10, go for the 10. That's what I would say about sizing. But if you know your size, you've shopped with us before in the Isaac Mizrahi Live collection, you're going to go for your regular size on this. We've cut it for you, just perfection.
I have to say, what I love about the Isaac side zip in a shirtwaist dress is he also gives you the room in the buttons. Sometimes I find if you put on a side zip dress, even if it fits you, it's hard to get it zipped up. So my little tip, because I think I have every single shirtwaist dress that Isaac Mizrahi ever made, because it's like the Jane dress.
The uniform.
I love to get it on first like this, zip it up, and then button it.
Absolutely.
And it's a much easier way. Honestly, full disclosure, because I'm smaller in the waist, I usually don't even touch the zipper. I don't have to.
You just slip it on.
I slip it on, button it up, and I'm good to go. So let's go back and do the 3 colors, and then we'll play some more. This is $98. It is on 4 easy payments of $24.50. It is an exquisitely fabricated, beautiful dress that comes in navy. It comes in that stunning festive fuchsia that's by far the most limited, and it comes in black. And will you take us on another little tour, especially?
Absolutely.
We have to make a fuss over this lace.
I really want to draw your attention to the hemline. Look at this exquisite, bolded, geometric style detailing all around the hem. Look at that. Just beautiful.
Isn't that so expensive?
It's very expensive. The reason why it's expensive, it's not a straight finish. So anytime you see a garment that has not got a straight finish, know that that adds to the cost of it, because you can only cut from one end of the ream of fabric. So think about it. You have all these reams and reams of fabric in being created. You can only use from one end to actually create this hemline for you. So there's a lot of labor intensive, a lot of waste to be able to bring you this exceptional fabrication, to be able to bring you the little eyelet. So pretty, easy care for as well. It looks like a very
wash, tumble dry.
You know, I just hang mine to dry.
Yeah,
that's what I do with mine.
But you could
tumble dry. You don't need to. Just hang it up. Dries within minutes. Satin. Look at this exquisite, buttery, soft satin lining for you. So it's a very high-end piece. We even made sure we tacked it for you to keep it down the lining nice and flat. So it's going to keep nice and flat for you.
Pockets.
The little pockets. Isaac always gives us a little sewn-down pocket, exquisitely lined with this fabric as well, color coordinated. The finishing on this piece is just exceptional.
And
it's what you would
expect. Talk about the softness too.
Yes.
Because one time I ordered a dress, not from here, I needed it for Gem Day, and it was like a white eyelet lace combination dress, and it was so stiff. And it was so bulky on the body. I'm like, okay, this isn't what I want. You can see that this is not stiff, nor is it bulky. And like I said, I wore his eyelet last summer on a bus for an hour and a half, running around Austria. It was hot. It was like 85, 89 degrees. It was really, really warm. I wore it all day. I wore it out to dinner. And I'm a collar popper, so I sometimes get like a little makeup and stuff on the collar. The fact that you can machine wash this or even spot this in the sink.
Absolutely.
And then off you go.
Look
but
at the details.
all those red lights that you're sadly seeing popping up, that means that dress is gone in your size for the season. And for the rest of the year, only 1,400 women can get what I think is the dress of the summer.
The iconic dress of the summer. Just want to make sure you know that the buttons only extend to the waist. And then after that, we have a full little with the eyelet. So very figure flattering.
And
beautiful
pockets.
finish.
And
pockets. And with the grosgrain trim. I love this dress. This is the dress of the summer. It really is. You know, slip a little cardigan over it, slip a little denim jacket, slip a blazer, wear the navy one to the office. I love this dress.
And if you did get one color and it's been in the back of your mind thinking maybe you were lucky to get the festive fuchsia in your size, and now you're thinking of, I'm going to come back and get another one. The other thing I love is these intense colors in summer. A lot of people only do eyelet in white and in light pink and in light yellow. And I'm not knocking that, because I honestly have a yellow eyelet dress from Isaac as well. But these intense colors in Isaac are almost like this oxymoron that he's done in eyelet. And it's like so rich.
I love this. You know, and I always talk about investment pieces. I always encourage all my clients, pick up these pieces that are timeless. Pick up these pieces that you get this now, you'll have this for years and years and years and will love it. So yes, we're calling it the dress of the season, but it's this timeless but timely piece that you will have for years to come.
I mean, I'm sure my mother, God rest her, in the 40s had a fabulous eyelet shirt dress that she wore to Immaculata College when she was going to her cotillions. And this is a dress that we will all wear. And also, I would buy it for my daughter. If your daughter's home from college and maybe she got a job as a hostess and she needs a black dress for work, I would absolutely get the black for her in that size 0 or whatever she wears. So for the season, We don't I mean, it's going to sound like a lot, but in Isaac speak, it's not. So we don't have a whole lot left for the season, and it is an awesome, awesome dress. Wow.
I know, I love that dress.
Thank you, Jackie,
love
for
it,
bringing
love
it
it,
into
love
the
it.
show. So 6,900 of you have ordered this peplum